Hi all, it's Emily Rand with ESPN. I am joined by the one and only Simp of the Atlanta Faze. Simp, I went into an interview and I came out and you guys had already beaten the Dallas Empire. So take me through this past match because I think people might have been expecting it to be a little bit closer than it was.
I mean, first map was super close. You know, they're definitely like they're a good team. You know, like you can't deny that. But first map was super close. I think the first map probably got to them a little bit, like it did last time we played them in Minnesota. And then S&D we just took over, and then from there I think they were just demoralized a little bit and just let the Dom slip away.
One of the things, again, that I know I've talked to you about and that continues to impress me is your guys' S&D and how you managed to stay on top of stuff. I know it looked maybe slightly shakier in Atlanta than you would have wanted it to, but today you've looked really strong. So what happened between then and now that you guys have been able to kind of rein in that S&D dominance that you had in Minnesota?
I mean, after every event, we go over S&D, we practice it, we go over strats, and just learn new things every single time we play it. So we've just been practicing and trying to get into the rhythm of being dominant in it again.
And then talking to BZ this morning, he mentioned that you guys are really good about like not overlooking your opponents, right? So you're always focused like one map at a time.
Yeah.
You guys are one of the youngest teams, and you managed to be the most mature. Like, how do you kind of rein yourselves in from looking too far ahead?
I mean, we all know where we have to go, but it's just a matter of getting there. So, you know, every series isn't over until it's over. You can get reverse swept, you can get 3-0'd, and anything could happen. So you just have to make sure you're taking it map by map and just going one by one.
People have been comparing kind of the toughness of your group to Group A and saying that your group is a lot tougher. Would you agree, and what do you think of the teams at this tournament?
I say maybe a little bit, but then like every single team this year is super good. You know, there's only 12 teams, there's only 60 players. So there's going to be a bunch of tough competition.
And then this is apropos of nothing, but I promised myself that I would ask you this in an interview because I actually had no idea what a simp was. Prior to this year, I only knew of you as a COD player. So when people started talking about it, I actually thought of you first rather than the Urban Dictionary definition. How did you get your IGN?
Well, it started off years ago when I was Simplicity.
Okay.
But it was way too long for everyone to say. And so everyone just said simp. And now I'm a meme. So that's where we're at.
Okay, so you came first, not the meme.
I don't know. I'm actually not sure.
Or they kind of like
coincided. It's not like
coincided.
I looked up the word before I made the name, you know? It's kind of just like, all right, like I'm being called this. That's my name now.
All right. Thank you for clearing that up for me. And thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
And for more Call of Duty League coverage, keep it here on ESPN Esports.